All right, weekend one in the books for the Tram60th tour. Looking to see what's going on. Start of week two. It's not so crazy here today, but and we're gonna see what the lines look like for the tram now that it's not the weekend anymore, and maybe even try a little food. We haven't done that yet. We'll see what happens. Let's head into the studio. I'd like to see this spin again. Does anybody know why they don't get it to move anymore? They got those middle gates open again. They must be planning some groups coming in today. Let's go find out. It looks crazy, but not too crazy. So it's not so bad today. We're actually kind of all right. There's a little bit of a log jam up there in the that part of downtown, but for the most part,
What was that last one?
Chocolate?
it's not bad today. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go get food because I'm hungry and I haven't had a chance to really do that on these real quick, like truncated trips. So we're gonna go to one of the spots that's offering the 60th anniversary food.
Oh, you think so?
There's a couple different spots where you can get food and drinks here, but I've been eyeballing this little tram trolley snack shop for a little while since they reopened it a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna come back at 11:30 and get something here. In the Parisian courtyard, my donkey's going crazy over there. We got a tent up, so the next thing to come up is gonna be the facade that they'll start building pretty soon, right? This is all gonna start sprouting up here in these next couple months. Let the speculation season begin. And just like that, they tore down all the stuff that they had up for this weekend, and the little circle here is once again barren and sad. And don't go out there either because it's really sunny, it's really hot, there's no shade, and it'll burn you alive. If you ever saw Chronicles of Riddick, it's like the planet that burns you if you go into the sun. Is that a Universal movie?
Yes.
I don't know. I might have gotten a copyright strike from that mention. And there's your weekly reminder to eat your vegetables and say your prayers, kids.
Train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins.
And then you too can continue work here on the Fast and Furious coaster. So they're starting to dig out this whole retaining wall here is starting to come up now. They're starting to flatten that out. I think that's going to actually be one of the walls that kind of goes all the way across there for I think for sound. And then there's going to be another one over there on the wall there. I do declare.
I declare bankruptcy!
But it should not be too long now before we start actually seeing things start to pop up. I know all of the structure work is all pretty much, this is the important stuff. This is the really important part, is all of the foundational work. But I think once they get this whole thing all figured out, and once they get it all finished and done.
Nice.
Once they get this all completed, then we'll start seeing everything start to pop up real quick. Especially with the amount of people they have working on this project. Man, it's probably not going to take long for them to actually get the track up once they have the layout and everything mapped out and set. Man, that's going to be exciting. And hopefully they can get all this stuff done by summer too, so these guys aren't melting out here. Illumination Road here. Nobody realizes this place is open back here. There's nobody for Minions Mayhem or for the Secret Life of Pets ride, so as soon as those gates drop, come on down. Get your walk on. And I know I said I was gonna get food first, but the food places are all closed that I wanted to eat from, so I'm gonna do the unspeakable and I'm gonna go through Hogsmeade now so that it's not completely crazy when I come later, like it usually is. Here's our gratuitous update of the lockers outside of the Harry Potter ride. Not much to report. Like I said, I think for the most part now, most of the stuff's going to be done under the walls here and then within the structure. So we probably won't see much change here until they actually open these up soon, is my assumption. Soon.
That sure is a hot take.
And now we do what we usually do, and we make our little yoink to the right, and we get the heck out of there before it gets too crazy. And we do what we said we weren't going to do, and we go straight to the tram tour. Let's check this out. And again, I don't want to stress how important it is to go to the bathroom before you get on this tour because they're doing the 60th anniversary now, so it's not a truncated tour anymore. It's a solid hour-ish that you're out there. So you got to go, if you even think you got to go, do it before. I'm actually a little bit bummed. I thought they were all going to be the Katie Schreiber trams. But it is what it is. I love this song. I'm like way into it. All in all, it was the same tram tour as normal with like a couple different little videos and whatever. And then they let you off at the Bates Motel for the photo ops and stuff like that. There was no Doc Brown, no Woody Woodpecker sightings, and they're still not letting us go up by the little car section and the Jurassic Park area where they were working on something last time we were up there. And obviously, Earthquake is still down, which is just a shame. But for the most part, yeah, it's the same tour with this little added bonus here at the end. And then they ruin everyone's good time with the Fast and Furious attraction finale.
Oh, that's cold.
All right, now that that's all done, let's go ahead and go downstairs, see if there's anything of note down yonder. Whoa, fellas. Hard at work over the weekend, huh? They got the whole little... Okay, so it looks like that little spot on the right might be the cast crew staging area, and then they'll pop out on the right. It looks, or I guess it would be your right if you're facing it. So it looks like there's like a little room there that maybe they're gonna be, maybe it's a box office or something. I'm not sure, but there's that little room right there on the left there, and then of course they've got that big spot just to the left of the actual maze entrance. Man, you're really gonna get like absorbed into this maze. Whatever it ends up being, you're gonna be a part of it real fast. I really like that kind of expanded queue that kind of just reaches out and sort of swallows you up into it. That's gonna be awesome. And then the maze that's out there on the T-pad, of course, the walls are all the way up, all the way around it, and then they've got the facade that's going up. Obviously not gonna have any clue about what that is because it looks like it's just gonna be like a billboard like they've done in the past with like Creep Show or the mazes like that, or last year how they had Holidays in Hell. Just kind of a little billboard facade there to kind of introduce the maze itself. Doesn't look nearly as interactive as what's down here in the Mummy queue. Either way, these things are going up super fast, and I'm here for it, baby. All right, down on the lower lot, got a little stage that they're putting up here with all these little Jurassic World banners everywhere. Not sure what this is going to be for, but could be something sweet. Some cool Jurassic Park thingamajigamabob. I don't know. Be tight.
What?
And it's 10 minutes for all the rides down. Well, no.
Transformers just jumped up to 30.
So 10 minutes for Mummy and Jurassic Park, and then 30 for Transformers. I am gonna do this the wrong way again, because that's just how I roll. Against the grain, people. I don't recommend this, because I don't think you're really supposed to do it this way, but it's just so much easier and less hot. And then nice shaded tunnel, or warp pipe, if you will. It's really not so bad here. Everything's kind of 5 or 10 minutes, and then Bowser's challenge is only 25. So there you go. That's what it's supposed to look like here on a weekday in the morning. And as I say in Monty Python, push for the Holy Grail. Run away! And yes, this is already fully booked for today. Sorry, folks. Looks like they're prepping for it to be a hot day today, too, because they got all the little cooling stations. Let's just check it out. Let's just give it a test, see how good it is. Stand under it for a second. Yeah, I can dig it.
I dig it.
Oh, Bumblebee already ran away. I guess I got Megatron probably coming up next, I'm assuming. So it's not so bad down here. And for a Monday, there's room to walk, and I think in the grand scheme of things, that's a good thing. So let's go back up and see if we missed anything up there before we head out and get the kiddos. Now it's time to get those Lard Lad donuts too. You need to get one. Get one now. Ain't nobody know it even exists. And I know in the beginning of this I said I was gonna get food from one of the little seasonal spots around the park, but I've decided against it. Just made myself a liar.
I wish you weren't a liar.
And I'm gonna get something outside the park. I just realized I was supposed to be up here by noon to check out to see if they were doing the Fall Guy pre-show for Waterworld, and I completely forgot. Well, sucks to be me.
You are one pathetic loser.
So I learned a couple things this week. One of those things is that I cannot fight my cravings and my urges. I told myself that I was going to chillax this week and not come to Universal, but Monday morning came, and here I am on Monday afternoon, leaving Universal again. I can't get enough. Cannot get enough of this place. I love it. And number two, I told myself I wasn't going to get Taco Bell.
And I did.
So that just goes to show you how weak-willed I have become as an old man and a father of 4. Anyway, speaking of being a father of 4, it's time to go get 3 of them from school. Until we catch y'all on the farm, we'll see you on that Flizzip.
Is that how it goes?